The headlines first. Repairs on National Highway cut off at Fesama in Nagaland likely to drag beyond rainy season. And office picketing called by Ansam cripples office functioning in Senapati and other Naga Hill districts. Hello, very good afternoon, and you're watching Pm-Istv English News. I'm Priyalakshmi Langpok-Lakpam. Now the news in detail. The ongoing repair work on the National Highway cut-off at Fesama in Nagaland is unlikely to be completed before the end of the rainy season. General Secretary of Manipur Drivers Association Sanjoy Khetrimayum sought additional attention from the Governor of Manipur to approach the Nagaland government to take up prompt action and repair the road. In a press meet held at the office of the association at Kwakait Hill, Sanjoy stated that the Fesama road condition has worsened significantly due to heavy rains. In response, several driver associations, including the Manipur Drivers Association, Dimapur District Trucks Driver Welfare Union, Kohima District Driver and Owner Association, Senapati District Truck Driver Union, Senapati District Trucks Owner Association and Manipur Gorkha Drivers Welfare Association have joined forces under the Northeast Federation of Trade Union (NEF2) to ensure the smooth transportation of essential goods through a bypass road from Kidima in Nagaland to Mau Tadubi. However, drivers and owners are often overloading their vehicle, which is accelerating the deterioration of the bypass road. The road currently poses a risk to vehicles carrying over 12 tons and those with 6 wheels or more. To mitigate this, the unions and associations will appeal to the authorities to restrict vehicles exceeding the 12-ton limit from using the bypass road. If the bypass road is also cut off, it will severely impact the people of Manipur, making it even harder for them to access essential goods, he added.
National Highway 2 Infan Dimapur Lambida Haukiba Megi Tangkutramathoida Lambi asi tatkibadegi Manipurgi Prajagi Nomagi Sangdra Yadaba Pasakudimak Poraktadana Apanba Awaba Amasung Miyabegi Pusi Kanaba Hidala Tangasingba Porapa Yanaba Haiduna Bypass Road Amaka Akoina Semja Kibadu Akoina Matamduda Semba Houdingadigi Mamadi Hona Mayang Pamda Tamjakibadi Sakataruk Pamba Garizingna Lapiba Matamda Mangzona Nakona Lambisi Semdore Lambisi Semba Matamjida Ton Tarani Hidagi Hanapubi Kanu Haba Mahana Mangzon Koi Tamjagabani. Adubu Nasi Kanagumba diverging the Masagi interest Natagana honoring the Masagi interest Ton Tarni Twitagi Hena Pusalaga Lapana Moraga Sakabama the Kitanga Hagalapoka Uku Makaiba Hore Kus in the Poraki and give Tagadi Kagasasari Basibusu Sapa Hongedra Habagi Nunang Bamazul Lejari diverging of Pamda in Hajaning but the Ton Tarani Twitagi Shuhen Hena Masipubira Kanu Kariguma Matuta Lamen to Hendana Karaguma Divana Kangaro Nata Onana Kangaro Hena Sai Pusan Biba Taragadi Chingnaba Gari Leba Taragadi Akoina Madugi Gari Singdugi Mapamta Akoina Madu Marilenaba authorities in Dakoina Madu Sinazagani Habagi Ponjamai Tamjaning bypass Lambi Asibu Hinganji Maseda Nomagi Mayangi Sangdria Posakudima Insel item Kudima Puraga Lak Nabaki Damakta Akoina Mayanga Pamda Haiba Wapam Singbase Naga Saminani Habagi diverging Amasu honoring Pamda Maduma in Tazabat Tamjari.
On the other hand, he expressed concern over the Governor of Manipur and the Chief Secretary's silence on the issue. Despite it being a month since the road was cut off, he urged them to collaborate with the Nagaland government to expedite the road's repair. Additionally, he called on the officials of CAF and PD to monitor and prevent price hikes by business owners who may be taking advantage of the road's deteriorated condition.
Manipurgi lifeline Uriba Infan Dimapur Lambi asi Tatkiba Numitagi Manipurgi Lebiriba Governor Masamak Sumangare Chief Secretary Masamak Sumangare No Mawayamata Haide Karino government Pambi Karino Tobisi Kangre National Highway Authority of India Gi Makada NSID Selna Semza Bataragasu Lambi asi Pangan Toktabana Maramuraga Hoji Sembagi Sunga Yada PM the Lady Masi Kitang the Voisu Manipur government Nagaland government Haibiraga Kita maru oiba khoi thawdang ama lahonjiningi amasung leibiriba sembiriba tobiriba mayam jingi mafam dasu kari karamba phibam da leirigi haiba da masu kitang do masu mayam mafam da khoi phongtok saning bai wafam dune khoina ai ngasi honorable governor gi mafam da amasung khoi gi chief secretary gi mafam da ina thamjaningi se.
As announced earlier, the 5 days office picketing called by the Old Naga Students Association Manipur ANSAM, initiated by the Senapati District Students Association, commenced today and will continue till June 27. The hesitation has crippled the office functioning of different departments operating in the district. The Apex Naga student body has been voicing against the scrapping of the Free Movement Regime FMR and imposed border fencing in Naga inhabited areas. The step was stated to have taken up in pursuance of the resolution adopting during the Presidential Council meeting held on June 16, 2025 at Senapati. This movement was stated to be a united demonstration expressing the resentment of the ongoing imposed border fencing and scrapping of the FMR. In the event of any unwanted incident and situation arising during the movement, the student body blames the Government of India and the Government of Manipur to solely hold the responsibility. The student body also put up a banner at the entrance of the mini secretariat Senapati, which read as "Remove the SP and additional SP law and order from Senapati district and to withdraw the illogical FIR lodged against ANSAM, SDSA, MKS, MSU, PNT, MTAJ and ZSU, SG. Similarly, agitation has been reportedly going on in other Naga Hill districts of Manipur. No untoward incident is reported till filing of this report. With the state receiving continuous rainfall since yesterday, several roads have been inundated in water. The poor drainage system and the clogged drains have caused flooding on various roads, causing immense inconvenience to the passerby. As per information released by the Indian Meteorological Department Centre, Imphal, areas across Manipur is likely to receive 50 to 70 millimeters of rain till 26th June. Uripok Nupi Apunba Loop and Uripok Apunba Loop staged a sit-in demonstration today containing the incident of bomb blast near the Mairasang at lane number 5 at Narimthong, Yumnam Leirak Machin in Imphal West District. The women folk held placards containing bomb attack on Mera Paibis, planting of bomb in public gathering areas and demanding to clarify at the earliest. Member of Narimthong Lane number 5 Mera Paibi, Priya Sori, stated that the Mera Paibi Sang Lane, where a bomb was thrown yesterday, is a regular meeting spot every Sunday evening. If the incident had occurred in the evening, many Mera Paibis would have been injured. She condemned the bombing as an act of intimidation that affects all Mera Paibis in the state. Priya Sori appealed to the perpetrators to come forward, explain their motives and refrain from such acts in the future.
ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯥꯏꯖꯤꯡ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯀꯨꯟꯊ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯅꯤꯐꯨ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯏꯗ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯥꯏꯖꯤꯡ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯕꯣꯝꯗꯣ ꯄꯣꯈꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯒꯗꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯠꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯔꯥ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯒꯤ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯊꯝꯃꯝꯃꯤꯕꯅꯣ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯣ ꯉꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯛꯇꯅ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤ ꯁꯪꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯛꯇꯅ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯕꯨ ꯀꯔꯤꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯒꯗꯒ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯟꯅꯗꯅ ꯑꯍꯤꯡ ꯀꯥꯏꯕꯝ ꯈꯪꯗꯉꯩ ꯂꯦꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯩꯗ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯊꯝꯖꯜꯂꯝꯃꯒ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯠꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯛꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯦ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯃꯅꯥꯎ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯅꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯁꯨ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯁꯦꯡꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯛꯎ.
Chairman of Manipur Kishan Congress Committee Laishram Nando handed over cash reward and gifts to meritorious students of Konthausam Assembly constituency who had scored higher marks in SSLC and HSE conducted by BOSEM, COSEM and CBSC. Former MP Thokcho Mainya, President of Konthausam Block Congress Committee, G. Kalinjau Kabui, Vice President of Imphal West Block Congress Committee, H. Ibotombi and Vice President of Konthausam Block Congress Committee, S. Ngauba Meite, attended as the main cases at the function organized by Konthausam Block Congress Committee at the block office located at Awangziri, Mayailekai. Speaking on the occasion, Laishram Nando highlighted parental influence on student achievement. He also said the young students should be nurtured and brought up in a healthy environment for a prosperous society.
이클럽이바 차트 우리번나 코이나 나리 파자나 담마가 기안 록신 파자나 레라바 마탑 미굽다 나시 아파바 카나노 파타바나 카나노 하이바세 나리 담미번나 코이 차다나 코이나 항나가 ꯐꯖꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯦ ꯀꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ.
3-day Mahasankirtana national program organized by Regional Center for Cultural Heritage Manipur in collaboration with Govindo Mandir Kamalpur and Panchasi Hari Mandir kicked off yesterday at Kamalpur Govindo Mandir, Dholai district, Tripura. In this auspicious occasion, MLA of Surma Assembly Constituency, Tripura, Sopana Pal, Regional Center for Cultural Heritage Manipur Secretary S.H. Kunjabihari Sharma, Panchasi Gram Panchayat Pradhan Shipra Kumar, Board President Binota and Panchasi Gram Panchayat member Nana Tombi took part as the dignitaries. RCCH Manipur Secretary S.H. Kunjabihari Sharma told media that the program was part of their state's initiative to develop the unity of culture among all the Meiteis living in Tripura, Assam, Bangladesh and Nepal. Now some national news. Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a review meeting on combating Naxalism in Raipur last evening. The Directors General of Police, Additional Directors General of Police and senior officials of 7 left-wing extremism affected states, namely Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand and Orissa, participated in the meeting. Union Home Minister Amit Shah reiterated that the country will be free from Naxalism by March 31st next year. Akashvani correspondent reports that Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that the Naxals who rest every year during the rainy season will not be able to sleep peacefully this monsoon because our security forces will continue their operations. Addressing a review meeting on Naxalism in Raipur, Union Home Minister said that based on the bravery displayed by our security forces and the precise strategies devised by intelligence agencies, the government will definitely achieve the goal of making India free from the Naxal problem by March next year. In international news, the conflict continues between Iran and Israel as both countries exchange missile strikes. Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has vowed that punishment against Israel will continue, making his first statement after the U.S. joined Israeli attacks on Iran. In a social media post, he said Israel has made a big mistake. Meanwhile, Iranian authorities stated that the military is determining the timing, nature and scale of its response to U.S. strikes on nuclear facilities. Earlier, Iran's parliament unanimously approved a proposal to close the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil and gas shipping routes, in direct retaliation for U.S. airstrikes on Iranian nuclear facilities at Fordo, Natanz and Isfahan. Oil prices have already begun to spike on international markets, with shipping companies placing their fleets on high alert. Meanwhile, U.S. military officials have placed forces across the region on heightened alert. The Pentagon is reportedly preparing for potential naval confrontations to keep the strait open, as any sustained closure would represent an existential threat to global energy security and economic stability. In Syria, at least 19 people were killed and several others injured in a suicide bombing incident at the Mar Elias church in Damascus. A suicide bomber stormed a crowded church in the Syrian capital yesterday during mass opening fire on worshippers before detonating his explosives. It was the first suicide bombing in Damascus since the Bashar al-Assad-led government was toppled in December. Authorities from the Interior Security Department confirmed that the perpetrator was affiliated with the Islamic State. Well, before we end this bulletin, the headlines once again. Repairs on National Highway cut off at Faisama in Nagaland, likely to drag beyond rainy season. An office picketing called by Ansam cripples office functioning in Senapati and other Naga Hill districts. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great afternoon.